Hi and welcome back to the Teacherpreneur Association. Today we are talking about how you can become a paid teacher content creator in 30 days or less. You have probably seen a few people talk about teacher content creators recently, and you've probably heard it and thought, what on earth is that? Maybe you've Googled it, binged watched a few creators. Maybe you've started posting your own content. Maybe you've thought, sounds interesting, but then you stopped because you thought, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what else I can do with my knowledge or how I can make this work for myself. If that's you, then you're gonna like this video because I'm gonna break down teacher content creators, and more importantly, I'm gonna be telling you exactly how you can become one that gets paid too. We're gonna learn how to do this within 30 days, so let's get straight into it. Before I forget, if you like this type of content, I upload just like this every single week, both here on YouTube and on my podcast. I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. Also, I have a brand new freebie for you. It's in my description. What it is a step-by-step teacher business guide. If you're like me and you like to read things and highlight things, I recommend printing it off and following the steps. You can download this and print it out. The link is in the description. So what exactly is a teacher content creator? I created this video going through the different types and how each of them can generate an income, as well as the pros and cons. But simply put, a teacher content creator is a teacher that creates content on social media. Of course, this is pretty new to our space. There are different ways that teacher content creators can make an income. Some go into affiliate marketing, which means promoting other people's products and services. Others create their own digital products, others create their own services, others create long form content like YouTube and podcasts and work with advertisers to make money that way. Some develop memberships. There are a multitude of different ways, and there isn't a right or wrong way. I personally help teachers build their own thing, so build their own courses, their own digital products, their own service. And the reason why I do this is I understand teachers naturally want to help people. They want to create a positive impact. They want to have an effect on someone's life in a positive way. And when you're building a brand and you're promoting physical things, maybe you're promoting a top that you're wearing, or you're promoting a dress, or you're promoting a vegetable chopper or a lunchbox, there is a place for that online. I just know that the majority of teachers want to make more of an impact in the world versus just selling someone else's product. I hope that makes sense. As I said, there are multiple ways to show up online, but what we do around here, especially in the Teacher Creator School, is help teachers share their knowledge, their passion, and their unique perspective with others on their own social media, and also monetize that by creating their own thing. And it's more than just sharing information and just sharing content. It's about building a teacher brand that mirrors your identity. So whether your expertise lies in science, early childhood education, behavioral management, parenting, productivity, wellness, there is a way for you to show up online in a way that feels good for you. While some teachers just create content because it's a hobby for them, because it's something they like to do on a weekend, other teachers are fully committing to building brands that not only generate income, but also help them build this online business. And that's precisely what we are working on: building your brand, building your business, creating content for greater impact and greater income. Even though you might have only just started learning about teachers in this online space and helping people through courses and digital products, the first distance learning model taught shorthand. And in 1728 in Boston, the first recorded reference to correspondence courses was introduced by Caleb Phillips, whose advertisement in the Boston Gazette promoted a private course to those willing to learn through weekly mailed lessons. He was the first one to create what we now know as learning online and learning in a different way. And I just love that this has been around for decades, yet we're only just really seeing the true benefits of it. So grab a notebook and a pen and let's start your 30-day journey to becoming a teacher content creator. So days 1 through 3, you're going to be selecting your niche. And what this means is you are choosing what subject you're talking about online, what your online presence is going to be all about. As I said, in this teacher business guide, all the steps are written out if you prefer it that way, so make sure that you've downloaded that as well. But your niche is something that a lot of teachers just don't really think about because they're not thinking about monetization. Choosing a niche and having a niche to begin with is really important. For example, if you want to work with maths teachers, you want to create a course that helps maths teachers, but you're creating content on maths exams, how to pass an exam, study tips, and you're creating content that doesn't align with the product or service that you want to develop. What you want to do is your content wants to help the same person as your digital product or service does. What I see a lot of teachers doing is creating content for other teachers, but then having a product or service that's for students. Those two things just don't align. Specializing in a specific area is going to help you become more successful and sell your digital product so much quicker. Let's say that you have an issue with your eye and you want to get it fixed as soon as possible. Do you go to an eye doctor or do you just go to a general doctor that covers everything? You're going to go to the eye doctor, right? Because you know this person knows what they're talking about. This person is going to help me as soon as possible. That's exactly what carving your niche out online looks like. And this could look like you're focusing on GCSE English, helping students go from level 5 to level 9. This could look like you're helping classroom teachers with their fitness plan. What this does is help you stand out from someone who posts about everything and anything and doesn't really have a specific thing. You're not giving anyone a reason to follow you. You're not giving anyone a reason to buy from you. And whilst in the future, you can create content that you just want to do because it's fun. At the beginning, I want you to focus on a specific niche, and you're creating your niche so that you're able to sell your own digital products and have your own thing online and build your own legacy. It's important to remember what you share online doesn't have to be something that's typically taught in schools. Your niche could be based on what you're passionate about, what you have experience in, or what skills you possess. The best topics actually have a blend of all three of those things. Every successful teacher creator has a niche, a specific topic, or an audience that they specialize in. You could specialize in helping online teachers. This is exactly why I choose to work from home. So identifying your niche is the first step to building a successful brand. And this isn't something you're going to spend 10 minutes on. That's why I have a lot of the 3-day time period. You're going to spend some time researching this. So what I want you to do is on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, start finding styles of content that you enjoy watching. That could be sitting down talking videos. That could be lifestyle videos. You might like to read content. You might like blogs or podcast or listening to podcasts or audio. I want you to collate a list of creators that you enjoy watching. And I'm not just talking about people who are educating and teaching in any niche, because the stuff that you like to watch essentially is the content that you can start creating. And there's a few different ways that you can go around some good old nosing around what other people are doing, but simply what is on your For You page, what are you consistently watching, and what you'll find is your favorite creators are consistent. You know that Monday you're watching that YouTube channel, on Wednesday that they have a certain piece of content, and that's what you're going to be for your niche. You're going to be that go-to person that someone is waiting on a Friday for you to post because they want to learn from you and they want to invest in you and they want to buy from you. It might give you a little bit of an insight and spark your imagination on what's truly possible. So not only do I want you to look at what kind of content people are creating and content that you could also create, also looking at different niches. So some actionable steps: set aside some dedicated time to brainstorm niches, brainstorm potential people who you want to help or groups of people you want to help. Research existing creators within those niches for inspiration. Narrow down your options and choose 1 or 2 niches that align with your passions and your expertise. This isn't just like, I'm going to pick it and this is it for the rest of my life. Your niche is going to change. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Reflect on the potential audience for each niche and select the one that resonates with you the most deeply. For me, when I was creating content about the English language, it wasn't gelling with me. I honestly was like, I'm not in this traditional education mindset anymore. And that's why I ventured over into professional development and personal development, because that's really the audience that I wanted to work with. And that was aligned with the passions that I have. So that's your first 3 days: researching, figuring out your niche and what you're going to stand for online, and get excited about it. Days 4 through 9, we are talking about content planning and creation. After all, this is all about becoming a teacher content creator. Now that you've chosen your niche, or you've chosen a few niches, it's time to plan and create your first week of content. And I don't want you to go out and buy any new things like a camera or a ring light or a microphone. You do not need anything to get started. When I work work with teachers in my one-on-one coaching, they're like, what do I need to buy? I need a better laptop. I need a better camera. I need this. I need that. You really don't. What you've got now is enough. Your phone, natural light, honestly, all you need. If there was one thing, if you have really bad lighting, I'm currently sat in front of a window right now, but you could invest in a ring light, and you can get one for £15-20. I created my first course in the corner of my childhood bedroom with my old laptop, with just my headphones from my phone, not a proper microphone, nothing. And that was it. And that's all I really needed. And that's all you need. What's important is that you get up and get going, because your first digital product isn't going to be your last. Right? It's not going to be your last, but to get to the best digital product, to get to your last digital product, you have to create the first one. Your actionable steps are going to be create a content calendar for the upcoming week. And what I want you to do is, with each piece of content, I want you to focus on that person that you're helping in your niche, whether that be classroom teachers, GCSE age students, graduates, parents, whoever your ideal audience is. I want you to create a piece of content talking to them and talking to them directly. I want you to brainstorm ideas for each piece of content, focusing on storytelling and providing value to the audience that you've picked within your niche, and setting aside time each day for content creation so that you can begin to become consistent. And this could be 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be that much time. Once you've got your 7 pieces of content, start recording, start creating, and just see where it takes you. So days 10 through 15, you're going to look more at your audience and figuring out who you want to help, as long with some research. The biggest mistake I see teachers making, and I've mentioned this before, is that they create without any research, without any market demand, without understanding if it's what's needed or wanted in the world. And that's why content creation becomes a hobby, because you're doing it for yourself and you're thinking about, oh, this is a good idea, so I'm going to create it, versus what do people want to learn about? What do people want to buy? What are people struggling with? This is the step that most people miss, which is why it doesn't work, which is why their product doesn't sell, and which is why they give up. When in reality, when you just put effort into doing a little bit of research, you can create a product that people are willing to buy. What's even better is that you create a pre-recorded product that you can sell over and over again without you actively delivering the content, without you actively teaching it every single day. So you can be riding Space Mountain with your family this summer whilst your online course sells. That's the beauty of online business, and that's exactly why we're here. So with the content that you've posted, I want you to engage directly with your audience through comments, through messages, through polls, and gathering feedback and insights to the reactions to what kind of content you're putting out there. From there, you want to research your target audience further to understand their needs, their wants, and their pain points. If you know this about your audience and you can create content that hits on this, you're going to be able to create a product that sells. Days 16 through 20, we're going to look at some financial planning to understand how your content and your business is going to make money. A shift that we have to understand is you're not just selling your time anymore. You're selling your expertise and your value. What this means is typically we are in a role that pays us per hour or pays us a salary, meaning it doesn't matter if we put in 40 hours a week or 60 hours a week, we're still getting paid the same. With your business and what you're selling, whether that's an ebook or a resource or a coaching program, you're generating an income for every person that purchases that thing. So what that means is the amount that you sell is the amount that you earn. In simple terms, let's say that you wanted to earn an extra £50,000 this year. What you could do is create an online course and price it at £250. And then in order for you to generate £50,000, you would need to sell 200 of those, meaning you need to help 200 people. And if we break that down into a month-by-month basis, that's helping 16 to 17 people per month. And when you think about that, that is so realistic, to help less than 20 people per month to be able to hit your financial goals. So your actionable steps are to calculate potential revenue streams and use this as a way to excite yourself. Use this as a way to be like, this is possible. I want you to set specific financial goals for your online business, both in the next 12 months and the next 3 years. And you can break down your revenue goals into actionable targets. Like I said, the number of ebook sales or number of coaching clients per month or number of course sales per month. All of this is so crucial to the lifestyle that you want to build and the financial stability that you want to have. And an even better part of online business and content creation is that you're not really investing any monetary value. What you're investing is your time learning, your time taking action, and this time that you put in now, your future self is going to thank you. The future version of yourself is going to be like, thank goodness you developed that course back in 2024, because what that's allowed me to do now is to stay at home with my kids. What that's allowed me to do is double my income. Think about it in a real life situation and understand that this is possible. And it's only going to be possible if you invest that time now and take this seriously. So moving on to day 22 to day 25, product creation. So we're going to focus on creating your very first digital product. This could be an ebook, a resource pack, a coaching program, an online course. Now, you're not going to dive straight in with actually creating the thing, putting together the ebook and recording the course. What you're going to create is the journey that you want to take your customer on. What you're going to do is focus on a point A to point B. What this means is a point A is when your potential customer comes into your space, where are they at? How are they feeling? What do they want to learn? What's going on in their life? And at the end of your course or your coaching program or your lessons, where are they then? What is that point A to point B transformation? And that's what I want you to think about. And then from there, we can decide, okay, if this is the journey, I can teach this through audio, I can teach this through a course, I can teach this through a live masterclass, just a 1-hour masterclass. But what's most important is how are you helping someone? That point A to point B. Once you've done that, then we can set up a very simple waitlist or a very simple sales page that talks about this point A to point B transformation. What you're doing is seeing if there is any interest for this potential product or service. This is what we teach you how to do in the Teacher Creator School. It's to strategically create a product or service that people are willing to buy and build up a waitlist before you even go on to launch it, so that you generate that interest and so that you actually launch something and sell it, versus spending hours creating an ebook that you've never actually spoke to anyone about and you don't really know if it's going to sell. I share this with my school students because I made this mistake. I built an entire course that took me months to put together, and I never did any audience research. I never put together a waitlist. I didn't do any of that. And if I had have done, it would have been very different and I wouldn't have wasted my time. And I don't want you to waste any time. I want you to create something that people want and need. Your actionable step is to outline the content and structure of your digital product, ensuring it provides clear value and addresses your audience's needs. From there, I want you to talk about this potential idea, whether it be in your content or you're speaking with other people. I want you to talk about it and get advice from people who it could help, whether or not they would purchase it or not. The next thing I want you to do is develop a waitlist or a pre-launch strategy to generate interest and anticipation for your upcoming product release. I know this is so much information, but I want to tell you you're completely capable of doing all of this. It really is simple when you just begin thinking, how can I help people? So your last few days, I want you to reflect on your journey so far and create content within your niche. Share why you're passionate about what you do and who you're helping. Keep a running list of content ideas in your notes app. This is the biggest tip I can give you, because now you're thinking about your niche, you're going to start having new ideas, and I want you to keep them in a specific place, whether that's in your notes app or your Google Doc, just so that you constantly have them to refer back to. I do this all day, every day, and then at the end of the week when I come to plan my content, I'll go back through this list of ideas and think, I'm going to create content on this and this and this and this. Especially if you have people asking questions on your content that you've already posted, create content about those as well. Remember, consistency is key to building a strong personal brand and connecting with your audience. You are well on your way to becoming a teacher content creator. Keep pushing forward, stay true to your passion, and continue to provide value to your audience. The world is waiting for your unique voice and perspective. You now know who you can help online and your niche, as well as what product you can create that's going to not only help people, but also bring you in an income. If you want the templates, resources, and you want a breakdown of exactly how to do each step, so how to put together a waitlist, what platform to use, what launch strategy to use, what plan can you use, all of that is in the Teacher Creator School. I've broken down every single step to the best of my ability, from researching to creating your product and creating different kinds of products to scaling your business. When you join, you'll get instant access to all of the business, marketing, sales, mindset lessons that you need to get you to where you want to be. And when you enroll, as a bonus, you'll also get 1 month of free personalized WhatsApp coaching from myself, so I can be there for you, for your questions, for your concerns, for your ideas, to motivate you to inspire you, and to really make this your reality. Not only that, but each and every month we have a brand new advanced class or challenge. Last month was all about creating your own podcast to expand your reach. This month is a spring into summer 10-day challenge to get your online course up and out of the door without making any more excuses. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. I would love to hear from you, and so I know to make more videos like this in the future. My channel is all about inspiring you to go against the grain and to build a business that you're proud of and to step into this teacherpreneur era. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you next time. Bye.